It's been a while since I don't do videos because I've been busy. I'm telling you, I have been busy. Purpose of this video is to tell you that you have to change sometimes. I know it because most people they don't like change. And when they're doing something even it's not working, they keep doing it day and night over and over. 15, 20 years they're still doing the same thing because they're comfortable. But life by itself is changing. The market, the society, everything is changing. Before, everybody was working on the farm. That was when we were in the agriculture age, where everybody have their own farm. They work the farm, and that's how they used to survive. And after that, people who make the most money in agriculture, they see that okay, we produce too much in the city where we live. They cannot handle what we produce. We need to like sell to more people. We need to move things around. So they use people to move stuff. It's like kind of limited, and they start creating machine transportation to transport a product to from city to another city. And it's come where like they start switching market industrial age where they start building factories. They start building like machine to do like things that you need 10 people to do. Now you have only one person in a machine that's doing all the thing. And they started in the farm, move it to the factories, and then it's keep going. And by 1942, that 1920, 1942, and that's when they have another switch where they start talking about like other ways to do business, and it's keep going until now we have another way. And if you living, I don't know where you're living at, but if you're living in the United States, there's a lot of people that losing their job because there's a lot of things people used to do, they don't do them no more. Like if you go to a Walmart, now they have a machine that taking payments. Before you need to have a people with the money. It has to be cash. All transaction used to be cash. Now you don't need cash. They almost eliminate paper because everything is changing. Before you need like books, you need to print your books if you want to sell it, and you need a publisher to publish your book. But now with Amazon, Amazon changed everything. The way you used to shop, you have to drive to Walmart or drive to a store to purchase your stuff. Now you don't have to. You can just stay home, take your phone, and you don't need to have cash in hand. You don't need to have money because things change so fast. And there's stuff like you don't have to do them no more. But until now, a lot of people they don't want to change. I'm doing business with a lot of old people. Well, they don't have like electronic payment. Like it's either they give you a check or cash money. While now you don't need to carry cash no more. You don't need a check now to the transaction. Everything can do electronic. So money can transfer electronically. But most people they don't do that. Since 2008 until now everybody is talking about AI. Now AI does everything human used to do. It used to take me like 2 3 hours to write a blog. Now I can write a blog, just write, have my prompt ready, and then go to Chat GPT and tell Chat GPT I need this. And in less than 5 minutes, I can have a 2,000 words blog written for me. Or if I want to do a video, I can just go to Chat GPT and wait. I need idea to create this video. Give me the outline. If I want to develop the idea myself, and if I don't want that, I can just tell ChatGPT write this for me, and this is what I need it for, and it will do it with it's almost like a human. if you still think that thing going the old way, I'm sorry for you. And even the people who's like talking about they want the old gospel, I'm sorry for you. Thing is not going back the way it was before. And it doesn't work that way because the world is moving, everything is moving. Either you believe it or not, the world is still moving. You will left behind, but the world will still moving because that's how it is. And one day, I'm telling you, if you don't take me serious, because when I'm doing my videos, sometimes I do some research and before I can come and tell you this is what's going on. One day you will need a paper to write something. You won't find it. They will eliminate that stuff. Everything will be electronic. Even toilet paper. One day you will need to find a toilet paper. It will be so expensive because you won't have money to buy it, because it won't be a need no more, because now when they do the toilet, when you go to the bathroom, you don't need paper no more. Oh, what he's talking about? Yeah, because I'm in the business, I'm cleaning people's house, and I have a lot of rich clients, and when I go to their home, they don't have toilet paper. They don't. And a lot of things like I don't want to say poor because they don't want to use poor, the word poor no more. They call it unfortunate people. But there's a lot of us unfortunate people, because when you don't have a lot of money, like it's like when you're using the word poor, it's kind of offended the people. Like it's offensive. That's crazy. If you're poor, just tell you poor. That's it. I don't have to like looking for nice word to make it look nice. Poor is poor. Rich is rich. You rich, you rich. You poor, you poor. That's how it is. But they don't want to say poor no more. They call it unfortunate. And you're not unfortunate, because people who are fortunate, they create the fortune. They don't. It's not a gift. There's a lot of things that's not a gift. It's stuff that's a gift that you born with it, and whatever else you have to create it. So if you don't want to change, the world is going and you will stay. And you know what's gonna happen to you? One day you will need $10 to buy a loaf of bread. You won't find it because it's not that well. It's easier to make money, but it's easier for people who accept to change. If you don't accept the change, I'm sorry, believe it or not, that doesn't change the fact that the world is moving. So, believe it or not, the world is moving. If you stay where you was, you don't do something, one day you will need to find a job. You won't find it because there's a lot of offices, there's a lot of businesses. They close their office because they don't want to pay a building, pay insurance, pay taxes on a building for people to come to work. Most of work are remote right now. So that's mean you wake up, either you in your pajamas or naked, whatever you working, because that's how it is. A lot of people, they don't need to like fight with traffic. They can stay home and do the same work. They pay you the same. Well, even pay more, because the company can pay you more because there's a lot of costs, high costs they don't have to pay building insurance. They don't have to pay taxes on the building. They pay you to come work, while you can stay home and do the same work just using your computer. Doesn't make sense. So this is how the world is moving. And if you don't do something, if you don't move, if you don't learn, well, that's another thing that people don't like. They don't like to learn, especially new stuff. That's why I am reading every day. I am on the internet watching video every day. By the way, I don't watch funny thing on the internet because hey, I have to move the same way that the world is moving. Because if you don't move with it, believe it or not, you will left behind. Actually, there's some people that 50 years behind. Those people, they will never catch up. There's some young people that's born in the 80s like me. They doing stuff that they used to do like 30 years ago that they don't do no more. Thing that doesn't give results no more. That's what they keep doing. Hope you learned something new on this video, and if you do, please give me a like, a share, share it to a friend or family or whoever it is.